In Consumer Corner, we take a look at trends and products creating a buzz here in China. On today's show, we'll discuss the havoc that H7N9 flu has wreaked and how it has rattled millions of people throughout China. Over the past couple of weeks, up until April 16th, 63 people have officially been declared as being infected with H7N9 flu. The rapid infection growth has received constant derision from the public, especially after the release of anti-flu drugs, among which the Asatis radix, a TCM herb, was a favorite purchase among Chinese people. According to a manager at Beijing's Tongrintang, a half a year's inventory of Asatis radix has already been sold out within only 10 days, due in part that there's a limited amount of anti-flu drugs provided by the pharmaceutical companies. Traditional theories of Chinese medicine suggest that things that have brought a bad influence for the body were called du, which means poison. The function of Asatis radix is to detoxify the body and return it back to normal homeostasis temperatures. Therefore, considering the potent H7N9 flu, there are many explanations as to why the Asatis radix has been so popular. However, the frenzied purchasing of Asatis radix cannot be attributed to just one simple reason. A few days ago, the health board in Jiangsu and Gansu provinces announced an H7N9 prevention plan, which claimed that the Asatis radix can protect people from infection. In order to lower the difficulty in buying Asatis radix for people, the government issued a strict policy to prevent the drug from price gouging. All these factors prompted a tidal wave of purchases of Asatis radix, which resulted in inventories being all sold out. However, this is not the first time that Asatis radix has been all sold out in China. As early as 2003, the time that the worldwide SARS outbreak occurred, many enterprises hooked up with the media and made quite a hullabaloo about the almighty Asatis radix and touched on it being a medical panacea, which of course dramatically raised its price. Many people who were afraid of SARS rushed out to purchase, and many enterprises took advantage of people's vulnerability. More than that, many people were actually poisoned by ingesting too much Asatis radix due to a lack of knowledge of proper dosages. During the Japanese nuclear catastrophe that happened a few years back, these same unscrupulous enterprises hooked up with media again and created a media buzz that eating salt will protect people from nuclear radiation, which caused another salt shortage panic nationwide. Indeed, salt inventories in every city sold out their salt stocks in the blink of an eye. Almost every merchant in China swooped in to make the most of the crisis and turned it into the perfect opportunity to inflate profits. During this H7N9 flu outbreak, even though it's been the Chinese government that claimed that Asatis radix can effectively prevent infection, it has also taken measures to control the price to ensure every citizen has access. But the root cause of lack of supply actually stems from another source. The first report of H7N9 flu dated back to a news publication by the Ministry of Health on March 29th, so people were aghast to find out that a whole month later, when the government informed the public about the dangerous flu. Although the government explained that it usually takes 20 days of closely monitoring the virus before it could give a report to the public for the people. Many felt the delayed report by the government was an attempt to cover up the truth in order to stabilize the society, which just caused people's further distrust in the government. A netizen posted on her microblog, quote, "Being manipulated by slimy merchants, the boast of the almighty Asatis radix has misled people to rush out to purchase, which brings these merchants significant profits." However, many medicines have been wrongly used, which not only harmed people's health, but also the reputation of TCM. Others believe that neither the merchants nor the governments told people the truth. One poster wrote, quote, "All these years we've been lied to by those so-called government experts and merchants. No matter what we shoved into our mouths, the grams, the salts, or the almighty Asatis radix, it always ended up with the merchants stuffing their pockets at the expense of people's well-being. Besides, if the Asatis radix is really that effective, how can we ordinary people still be able to purchase it?" The truth is, the almighty Asatis radix is not the silver bullet cure-all for everybody. However, regularly taking the root will cause anorexia and other physiological maladies. Regarding this H7N9 flu, the Chinese government has already handled this situation fairly calmly and rationally. If people can be informed of the crisis information in a due amount of time, then people will feel more likely that they can rely on their government.